And I never had £21,000 to clear my name, not suing anyone. Did have a good chat with Mr. Rowland's solicitor, who later became a judge, show him all the death threats. Full of mad monster, porcupine, serial killer, paedophile, rapist, ripper, black wizard, terrorist, dish shooter lies. Mr. Rowlands, again a very nice gentleman who later did become a judge, good judge of character, said, "Johnny, you got a very good case of character assassination. We'll be glad to represent you, help you clear your name. But unfortunately, you don't qualify for legal aid and you'd be looking at least £21,000. That'd be double or triple that now, so that wasn't a financial option." So we got 2 tins of aerosol, and again a bit of graffiti on that post there. And those painting me black, serial killer black, beyond recognition. We marked up the hardcore in this with 18 black sets in spray paint. 2 tins of aerosol, only cost £5.40. To push their big hate crime campaign, their big 666 serial killer frame fix assassination out into the public domain. It did get in the Dis Express, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. And no sombre, autonomy of a crime, woolly hat serial killer here. Based in France, where there was a woolly hat serial rapist unchecked for over 30 years. Riding around in a silver Peugeot based on actual events. I think it was 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped, running the local football team, also the girls' football team. But no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat serial killer here. So we marked up the hardcore in this post office, got the biggest black set in spray paint, the big super spreader carriers. Very deadly serial killer virus, and this only have infected everyone apart from me. I did get in the Dis Express, local newspaper. Everyone was asking why there are 18 black sets in this. There was a reason we used a Z. Some people called me Johnny the Zed Man. Some people said I thought I was Sorrow. And I do like the Sorrow films when he marks up his adversaries. And also a good film, Desperado, when he's got guns in the guitar case. We heard about a man with a guitar case full of guns, the bar scene in Desperados. But no disc shooter here, no guns in a guitar case. But the reason we used the set, I went to Africa because the sword was out. Genocide on the horizon, Jaffa and his Yardie gang threatening to burn my mother alive in her car. Next time they saw her, a real evil saw trap. God confirmed I was to go, and to go urgently. And again, once more, the sword is out in Europe, war, and there's certainly those who want all-out war. The head of NATO, big globalist, saying that Europe must prepare for all-out war. So I don't know how you'll fare when the lights go out. Bio-warfare, cyber warfare and war. And again, there's a lot more to those stories, but I won't go into it now. But that's what we done. We marked up the hardcore in this. I was arrested for a bit of graffiti, but walked right into a big police saw trap. Denied a phone call, and no one who we marked would press charges for criminal damage, i.e. a bit of graffiti, when they got a black Z on their property. Freemason Lodge got a black Z, Dis Mason Council got a black Z. Again, Dis Post Office got the biggest black Z. But no one would press charges for criminal damage. Face me in court at Thetford in the magistrate court, then the Dis Express would report or would be there. And have to back up their monster lies, death threats, cutting brake pipes, loosening wheel nuts. Also nearly got me killed, written death threats, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer. So I walked right into a big police saw trap. Inspector Numbnuts Bunner, Mr. Fixer, liar, pants on fire. Again, 2 blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. Raging in my face. His face as red as that post box there. We will fix you, Botright. You're dealing with the wrong people. And that was my first ever meeting with my GP, Mumble and Mary. Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Hume, who came into the cell for less than a minute and all he said was slurring his words, "Oh, you can't stay here." And I thought at the time he looked like he's drunk. Did he drive down here? And then apparently I was told he had a drink problem at the time and was later suspended because of it. So my so-called assessment in my first ever meeting with my GP was in a police cell at this SS police station, and I'd been in the cell for over 6 hours, not even a glass of water. So then with Inspector Numbnuts Bunner, Mr. Fixer, liar, pants on fire, MEP, OBE, Lord Mupperhead McGregor, Red Baron of Fulham, Dis Mason SS Grand Master, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. Then he signed my detention into maximum security, solitary confinement, forced drugged. And that's how we did use the letter Z, again what the Russians use in Ukraine. Some people falsely claimed that I was going to appear with a sword and decapitating my opposition, my accusers in this. Again, I really don't think so. So they broke every Home Office guideline for a person under arrest. I was denied a phone call. Solicitor of my choice, Simon Nichols from Belmore Solicitors in Norwich. I was also told that no duty solicitor was available, so you know you're going to be shanghaied then, because there's always a duty solicitor available. And again, no Blitz Limey, no MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here, very good film Blitz, where he has a Jaguar in a basement car park, serial cop killer, but no serial cop killer here. Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer, really don't think so. Again, a rich boys loft party. Human hunting party, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murders, certainly not mine. So then they fabricated evidence, made evidence disappear, completely perverted the course of justice. 4 police officers on my police report burst into the cell at 16:15. 15-minute free for all, they left the cell at 16:30. So physical assault, false imprisonment, 2 blatant lies from a police inspector. Far bigger than Plebgate, all in the line of duty. So at the beginning of a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fixed assassination was totally illegal. Everything that followed was more of the same. Again, High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murders, certainly not mine. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue. So again, that's why innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. That's always going to be a very tough call when there's people all in positions of power, authority and influence. And they're the ones setting you up, Lucifer's Freemason fraternal, with the biggest monster lies, biggest bogus diagnosis to get you done in. All boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Boys in Blue. And that was a good crime drama also. Bodyguard, when he had a terrorist vest clamped to him and he couldn't get it off. When people in high places frame, fix and clamp their Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, they shoot a vest on you. You cannot get it off, and there's a Volvo going down there, and there's another Volvo there. No black wizard here in a Volvo estate, no black cat copycat, black cat of Burston. Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. No dish shoe, and I think he could have been with the Home Secretary when a sniper started shooting on him. That was in the crime drama The Bodyguard. Again, a very good watch. But when they fix a terrorist suicide vest to him, he comes out with his hands up, but he's got a dead man switch. And he's going, I did not do this. I'm not a terrorist. Don't shoot me. I did not do this. So they'll certainly set you up. And there is armed police there. One of them's called PC Masons. There's plenty of PC Masons. Badge number 666, who certainly will make you disappear one way or another. And government sanctioned crews on my frame fixed tail in Norwich Safewold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. And again, a very good crime drama. Hidden, where a man rides around in a red pickup abducting young girls. No one hidden driving around again in a red pickup, but no one hidden in my frame fixed lockup. No bodies, no guns, no drugs, no children in my frame fixed lockup. So, no Black Panther, serial killer here, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, Ghost of Christmas Past. Certainly not mine. This Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, a local mob. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. And there was a man recently, no beast of Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. Was a man in Bradford recently who was bundled into the back of a red van in broad daylight. And there certainly are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. So, sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. If we do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. One big war in this, you certainly can take a very big hit. And as always, we're all in range of war, the unexpected, when you least expect it, on a day just like today. Certainly can come as a thief in the night, first strike. Again, the NATO boss, big globalist, saying that Europe has now got to prepare for war with Russia. One big blood and fire sacrifice, great reset, 666 offering. War is an acceptable blood and fire sacrifice, bio-warfare, cyber warfare, war. And again in this, they will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus during the rains. Haven't seen it in more recent times, but plenty of guns for hire. Always those who'll do always those who'll do other people's dirty work, and others who'll do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. So two parallel stories in this. One is true, one is a big monster lie. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie, all of this? And Christmas coming up. Two big opposing forces, Christianity and Islam. Two parallel stories. One is true and one is a big monster lie. And that's the oldest trick in the book. You exchange the truth. You turn the truth into a lie and a lie into the truth. Reverse psychology. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No black wizard here in a Volvo stone. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. That was a Skoda there. Police surrounded my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, Norfolk coast, where I was staying at Disused Beach at. 7 miles from Sandringham, nicely set me up was the Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burson, Son of Sam. Sandringham serial killer, I really don't think so. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. And certainly not mine. That one was slowing down. Had a big woolly hat on, but no sombre. Autonomy of a crime. Woolly hat serial killer. Someone did have a shoot at me in the past when I did live at 55 Victoria Road. Walked out at 55 Victoria Road over there. That's the house next to the one with the flashing lights. Again, where I did run a hostel for homeless young men. And I saw a car parked up there near where the white one is, and as I walked out of the house, that started to slowly crawl along, so I was walking down there. And I got level with that post over there, so suddenly that was then drawn up next to me, and the passenger window was open. So then I suddenly stopped walking, and he took a shot, and that ricocheted off that post over there by the second door. And no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, Child 44, Black Wizard, terrorist shooter here. Then I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS, Red Dragons. As always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, certainly wasn't me. And that's all they really do have in this is sip, zero, silch, nil, a whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Ghost of Christmas Past, certainly not mine, poor 17-year-old sex traffic gal. Boozed and hunted and found dead on New Year's Day. Wasn't a happy New Year for one poor family who lost their daughters to a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Prince Andrew has just had all his royal titles removed, stripped from him, and he's been exiled to Sandringham. So Black Princess, Black Dukes and their vampire mummy queens, Queen of the Damned. And their 17-year-old sex traffic gals. Some of them do not live to tell the tale. They turn up dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So, some say is a good film, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sport, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates. So, sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. If we do get done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. That's just come out in Sarajevo. Big investigation going on in Milan, where people paid 70 to 88,000 pounds or dollars to shoot civilians and children in the siege of Sarajevo. Human hunting pies, human safaris. So Satan's rule and elite, their high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, and certainly not mine. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. So if I do take a big hit or get boxed up, locked up, then you'll certainly know why. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. New Year's Day Find, Ghost of Christmas Past, and certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend.